I said sit down! Now, you know how I don't like to use the sit-down gun, but this morning we just don't have time for mucking about.
Hello, everybody. Yes, I boomered that intro, and everyone's going to think I'm an old man because of it. Well, that's going to be fun. Yay! How's everybody doing? I am your great, lovely host, The Bug, and we're going to have a fine and dandy day. You know, just got a free day, thought I'd say, hey, let's do a stream and talk about some video games and stuff. Have a good time, got some coffee. Terrible thing to have when you're about to do a impromptu stream. It's gonna ruin your throat, but hey, fuck it, I love coffee. How is everybody doing? I don't know how many people I've got. Wait, got 2 people? That's cool. But, yeah, it's been a pretty chill day. The week's been, there's been some ups and downs, obviously, because we're going to talk about a couple subjects, or at least one. We'll talk about one, and then whatever else pops up is whatever pops up. And probably if anybody that I know wants to get on stream with me and chit chat, I'll probably bring them in. Who knows? It's just kind of a laid back, fuck it stream, But yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves and chilling out. But yeah. So I think first thing we should get on our little agenda here to talk about is the freaking Suicide Squad leak. That was a bit of a doozy. Now let me get everything here. Put that up so that. But yeah, this popped up on my radar. It was a 4chan leak or Reddit, depending on who you ask, about this screenshot, and it's got all the developer codes and all that. And it has exactly what you would expect from a games as a service type thing. Yay! I love when we make our beloved video games of superhero characters into crappy microtransaction filled Destiny shitfests. I love it. And what hurts a little bit the most is it's Rocksteady. The guys that helped revolutionize superhero gaming, making one of the best superhero series in all time. I mean, there's no doubt that the Arkham trilogy or quadrilogy, granted, they didn't do Arkham Origins, but whatever, we're gonna still count it because it still holds a dear place in my heart. But it has a massive impact, and a lot of people, including myself, well, at least I was looking forward to this because I wanted to give this a shot, despite many red flags that was provided to me. Like Suicide Squad, cool. That's a cool idea for a game. I would like that for a game. It's a pretty simple concept. You got all these killers. You don't have to worry about morality and stuff. You have different designs. You can do whatever you want, and it'd be fun. However, they decided first thing was it was going to take place in the Arkhamverse, which is okay, you're already setting yourself up to some potential restrictions depending on what you're going to do. Oh, really? Oh, really, Lethal? You got blocked for that? Oh, that's no fun. That's no fun. That's no fun. Ugh. Okay, well, I'll hide it out for now, and I won't show it up too much. Depending on what happens with this stream, we'll see how it goes. Oh, hi, Sherry. Nice to see you all here. But, yeah, the Arkham series was really good, really impactful. But now they want to set it in this world. Ugh. Already a restriction there of what you're going to do. Then, Deadshot. Because they make Deadshot black here. And I was wondering how they were going to address that. And how do they address that again? Oh, right. They say that the black Deadshot is the actual legitimate guy, while the white guy you fight in Arkham Origins and Arkham City is a complete fraud who took the Black Deadshot's name, guns, and apparently his skills, because he's very skilled at his craft as well, and just was running around besmirching his name, I guess, which is like also just it's completely retarded. I mean, I'm sorry, like. It makes your new version of Deadshot look like a chump because, just some dude took your gear and your name and went on. And it also kind of makes Batman look a little bit stupid because it's like, Batman's supposed to be like the world's greatest detective, and in the Arkhamverse, he's like practically nigh untouchable. Like, plot armor is just plot armor and like godhood status around, but he couldn't figure out that the guy he was beating the shit out of in Arkham City was not the real Deadshot. Kind of weird. Which is like, you could have solved this issue real easily if you didn't set it in the Arkhamverse. People would still go and buy it because it's from Rocksteady, the creators of Arkham. That's just my take. Yeah, Arkham Batman is awesome as fuck. It's like simple things you could have fixed, but yeah, whatever. Now this like leak dropping out of the sky, and it's like apparently it's real. Now, the big thing I want to empathize is there was another leak that came out maybe couple of days before this new one, where it was kind of like a plot leak, or at least it was like a plot leak and like a type of gameplay leak, where it was like discussing like how the game would progress and like some of the story beats. One of the things I saw on that list was that they were originally going to make this a games as a service type thing. However, they gutted it and changed it due to the backlash that the Avengers game from Square Enix got. Now, I don't know if that one's true, because I want to hope that's true, because then that would make this recent screenshot leak that we got that maybe perhaps it was the old build and we're not going to get it. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little optimistic. I have no fucking idea. But, who knows? It's a little concerning. Plus, some of the other plot leaks I read were very stupid. Like, it's like, I don't know if I can really get into detail of them because, like, well, I guess if the screenshot is gonna get people blocked, just for showing it, then, yeah, probably. I don't know if I could really reveal the stupid shit that might happen in the story. But yeah, if it is true, that's going to be really bad. And I don't think Rocksteady is going to like that reputation getting thrown to the gutter after they put that up. So hopefully it's all bullshit. I don't know, because I just want good superhero games, man. You know, the last decent one we got, ironically, was from Sony, the company we all like to make fun of for the movie games, you know, which is like, yeah, they do that a lot, you know, but it's crazy how from them we get one of the best recent, like, superhero games ever. I mean, okay, I will say this, I don't like Insomniac Mary Jane. I fucking hate her. She can go fuck off. I like Yuri. I like Black Cat. I like those two. They're better. They're cool. They're cool babes. Yuri is ultimate goals. You know, that's just me. I'm not just saying that because I have a fetish. No, I don't. But yeah, freaking. You have to, like, you had that. And Miles Morales, like, it was pretty good. Like, it, you know, it was a nice little extra flavor to the mix. I mean, some of the story beats were kind of like, not really there, but hey, whatever. And I'm definitely looking forward to Spider-Man 2 when that drops. Also, the Insomniac Wolverine. I don't know what the fuck we're going to get out of that, but if they follow through with a similar formula that they did for Spider-Man, and just like, hey, here's a fun story with some crazy set pieces that we can throw in, and you know, just have fun. That'd be awesome. But who knows? When's that supposed to come out? It's supposed to come out like next year-ish, something like that. I don't know. Who knows? But I know that the Suicide Squad game's supposed to drop in March, so we got a few months till something. So they're gonna have to drop a new trailer or something, or have, like, I don't know, because I usually know that, like, right around this time, like IGN or Kotaku or one of those fuckers has usually gotta sweet talk them into letting them show some footage or whatever, and I don't know, maybe we'll have a better confirmation of things. Who knows? It could be total crap, and that would suck. Or maybe we're wrong, and the game turns out to be real good. I hope. Because I kind of I'm tired of trying to be optimistic, guys, for some things that don't deserve my optimism. I gave Gotham Knights a pretty fair, like, review-ish when I posted my thoughts on it on Twitter. You know, I thought it was kind of in that middle. Wasn't the worst, wasn't the best. Like, there was some stuff that obviously didn't really work out. Other stuff that I thought, this kind of worked. Like, some of the combat is like, eh. Like, the RPG mechanics is like, yeah, it's kind of not really big on that. Some of the characters, how they move is, like, ridiculous. Like, Red Hood just moves like a fucking slow garbage truck, which is probably why I wound up playing with Nightwing more throughout my entire playthrough, because I just could move around a lot more and just have more fun with that character. Like, the story was, like, okay for the most part, except for some, like, nitpicks I got at the end. Some of the character designs, like Talia, was like, ugh, I don't know about that, boss. And of course, Jason's, like, civilian look, which was like, yeah, I don't know, boss. That didn't really look good. I mean, looked like a... It just did not look well. Like, I get you wanted to not have him look like Dick Grayson, because I know that's, like, a common complaint people have with the comics whenever they, like, draw Jason and Dick together. They just look exactly the same, except one's just taller, or one's got, like, the gray stripe in their hair sometimes, depending on who the fuck is writing the book. But yeah. That game was something. Of course, all the discourse around it was even more fun. But Batgirl's ass. Woo! You know, somebody at Montreal was like, I'm going to create the best bat ass you've seen. And Damn it, presented. But yeah. So there's some... Like, I'm trying to just hope for the best, be positive, have a good time with it, but damn if it doesn't get a little tiring. It's like, hey, can I just have a good superhero game that doesn't do games as a service, doesn't, deliver broken, shitty product and all that, But I guess we can ask that about anything these days from entertainment. But yeah. I don't know what else would kind of be brought up. I mean, I know Last of Us, that TV show, dropped. I wasn't going to watch it, and I don't think I will, because I've remained apathetic to the franchise beyond the first game. And so far I've heard that, some people in the circles say it's pretty decent or whatnot. Others have been kind of pointing out a lot of red flags, which I kind of went and called. I went, yep, that's what's going to happen. And I'm not falling for the trick. I know how this goes. I fell for it with Marvel multiple times. I'm not falling for it here. Okay, the first episode probably was good, maybe? I don't know. Never watched, never will. But I know that the first episode's usually going to be good. And then right around the second or third one, maybe the fourth episode, there's going to be a noticeable drop in the quality. I noticed it just with Moon Knight, okay? First episode was real good. It had a lot of potential. Second episode, things started declining when I saw that Moon Knight takes like a whole ass minute just standing there before he has to be told by his girlfriend to go and lure the monster away from attacking civilians, which is like, I'm sorry, like, that's just stupid. Why the fuck did he need to wait to be told to stop the monster? Like, so stupid, those things. But I guess we're not in any shortage of stupid, Anywho, back to games. Last of Us, yeah. So I'm predicting that a lot of shit is gonna hit the fan real quick because it's Neil Druckmann, and from what I've gathered, his entire goal was to get into the TV movie industry, because that's usually how it is with some of these guys. They don't view video games as an actual legitimate form of art. They try to make their products be more like movies and TV shows because that's what they really want to do. They use gaming as a stepping stone to get to the quote-unquote legitimate form of media. The same thing with like people in comic books and whatnot. They always want to get to the movies and TV shows. That's what they want to get. So they try to do everything they can to do it, and stab anyone in the back, throw everyone on the bus, do whatever the hell it takes. And I'm betting that's exactly what Neil did. And now he's got his spot, and he's ready to turn everything upside down and inside out to please his new overlords as they peg him up the ass. Like, this was the guy who did a whole rant about how modern video game women were being depicted. He complained about Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5 and Cortana from Halo 4, which was the best design of Cortana. Fight me on that. So this, like, it doesn't surprise me that this guy would do all these ridiculous changes. Like, apparently from what I heard, they changed how the virus works in the show, where it's not a fungus, like, spores thing. It's now, like, tentacles, which is, like, stupid. And I know why they did it, because they don't want to put gas masks on the actors, because the actors are too pussies. Well, to bother putting on a mask. Pedro Pascal bitch and moan about, oh no, I don't want to wear a mask. Or they make like it was, I want my face to be shown. Pedro, you weren't even on the fucking set of Mandalorian. Shut the fuck up. You got a paycheck. It's another pet peeve I have with ideally superhero movies. Like whenever they don't use the mask enough, or they use it for like 2 seconds, and it's like put the goddamn mask on. All right, actor will be like, well, I want my face to be shown. It's like, you got the check, didn't you? Okay, now shut up, put the helmet on, okay, and get on and do the damn job. Like, we need more Carl Urbans, man. Carl Urban didn't give a fuck in Dredd. The man had to put all the effort and talent in the lower half of his face to compensate for the fact that he's wearing this giant helmet that's covering practically everything above the mouth. I mean, and Dredd was awesome. It just came out at the wrong time, Yeah. But no, you got and like the most recent example of a superhero wearing their mask consistently all the way through was Robert Pattinson's Batman. I mean, the only time anyone really finds out his identity is Falcone, and he gets killed like 2 seconds later. So it's like, well, that was something. Surprised that we had a modern superhero movie that didn't have the hero take off their mask every 2 fucking seconds. I always hate that kind of thing. It's just like that pet peeve. It's like I want a superhero or supervillain to wear their mask. Wear the damn mask. And freaking Ant-Man and the Wasp, whatever, Quantumania, whatever the fuck they want to call that movie, with Kang. I know that's gonna do the same exact fucking thing. Oh yeah, they showed Kang with his blue helmet for like 2 seconds. I bet that's gonna only be like maybe 2 minutes altogether in the whole film of a 2.5 hour, almost 3 hour film. Yeah, because God forbid we have characters look as they look and wear the outfits that they wear. Ugh, makes me worried for whenever they get to Doctor Doom, because that's gonna be ridiculous. If I have to see Doom take off his mask every 2 seconds when he's gotta talk to people, it's like, it's gonna be stupid. But we're in no shortage of stupid these days, It's just sad. What else do we have to talk about? On the side of video gaming, I don't know. Probably nothing. Yeah. No, probably nothing. I don't know. It's just kind of like I like in it was obviously just a random chill stream, just chit-chatting, bullshitting in the air, having a good time. And the Suicide Squad thing was very annoying because I wanted to give it a shot. It's like, hey, Suicide Squad game, right? Let's have a good time. Let's play some characters that haven't really gotten much screen time or spotlight beyond the 2 movies. Four technically, if you count the 2 animated ones. Assault on Arkham was pretty good, and the Suicide Squad Hell to Pay movie was pretty decent, Oddly enough, it was one of the only DC animated movies that had actual nudity. Fun fact for you there. But yeah. So, I wouldn't... And I've always liked the idea of Rocksteady doing a Suicide Squad game, because I think you could do it. Like, you have, the limitless potential with that. You can have an ever-changing roster that can explain all sorts of stuff. You can kill off any character you want, and it makes sense in the lore. You have different characters with different abilities, different equipment, all that stuff. And with the way Arkham combat is, it's like, ooh, you could spice things up, and it'd be good. And I was ready to I'm probably still gonna play it. I'll probably stream playing it, just because I'm lonely and I need superhero content, because that's one of my addictions, right next to caffeine and anime women. But yeah, I'll probably wind up playing it. I don't know, maybe I'll play with Uber Geek. He said he was going to get it too, so I don't know, maybe we'll do a co-op stream. I don't know, we have to talk about that. Hi there, cat. Yep, you're probably hearing Junker the Dumpster Kitty just wanting attention for some reason. I already fed you. Anywho, what else was there? I mean, there's all that stuff going on with what was it, Hogwarts and Atomic Heart, which I didn't know what the deal was with Atomic Heart there, because like I remember seeing a trailer, didn't really think anything of it, and then I started seeing like memes and everybody like thirsting over the robot women. Yes, I know. The robot women, Junker. Oh, okay, you want to say hi? Say hi. No, you're not gonna say hi? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna hold you and pet you, okay? The life of a pet owner is very exciting, everybody. Especially when you have a needy little rugrat like Junker the Dumpster Kitty here. Clearly just wants attention. Anywho, but yeah, everyone was thirsting over the robot women, and then I find out the actual truth is like, oh, the game is made by a Russian company, and Russia bad now because Ukraine and all that stuff. And they want to boycott it, and it's just like, okay. Like, oh, if you buy the game, you're supporting genocide. It's just like, oh, shut up. The company is not tied to the government. I mean, Jesus. It's like saying Activision or EA is tied to the U.S. government. I mean, come on. We all know they're owned by China. They're partially owned by China anyway, so whatever. So it's just like this stupid stuff these days. It's like everyone complaining about, if you buy the game, well, you're supporting transphobia or you're supporting genocide. It's just like, okay, well, you're just making me more incentivized to buy the game out of pure spite. Now, will I play one of them? I don't know. I'm not really too big on Harry Potter, so I'm probably not gonna get that. Atomic Heart kind of looked like actual fun, so I might check that out. You know, who knows? It's just potential. I'm very picky these days with games I want to play. You know, like the last game I even got was freaking God of War Ragnarok, and I thought it was an enjoyable game. I had a good time, minus the time I posted a clip of me petting a dog in the game, and then I got called a soy boy for it. It was just like, bruh, I'm sorry that I had a dopamine hit when I pet the virtual animal in the game. I'm sorry. When I see fluffy animal and it gives me the option to pet it, my brain gives me happy juice, you know? Pardon me. Like, Ghost of Tsushima proved that shit works, okay? They made a whole goddamn collectible of petting foxes and shit, dude. And everybody wanted to pet the fucking fox. I wanted to pet the fox. That made me 100% the goddamn game. It was good. It was a good game. I love that game. I'd play it again if I could. You know? But, yeah, it was. I'm just really picky. There's not much I even play these days. But yeah. I don't know. What else do we have to talk about? Wait, Wonder Woman? Why is Wonder Woman trending on Twitter? Is it? No. Oh man, I was hoping it'd be that Wonder Woman game. Because we haven't heard shit about that in a while. I remember asking about that, and I guess they're starting to do casting or something? I don't know. But it's made by the guys who did the Shadow of Mordor games, which I thought those were good, and if you look at those as a good baseline, that could be fun. But, yeah. I don't know. What? Sorry, Joker just wants my attention now because apparently I'm not allowed to do anything these days. But yeah, I don't know. Like, if they're like, are they going to use the Nemesis system? If so, how are they going to implement that in the lore of Wonder Woman? You know, like, where's the setting take place? Does it take place on Themyscira? You know, who's going to be the main villain, right? Or villains, right? Are we going to get Cersei? Are we going to get Ares? Are we going to get Cheetah? Who knows? Don't know. Because it's just like the only thing we got was that like reveal trailer from one of those game awards or whatever, right? And that's kind of about it. And after that, I heard practically next to nothing about it, you know? So like in terms of superhero games, the only things we got coming out are obviously the Suicide Squad game, the Spider-Man 2, and then Wolverine from Insomniac, and then Wonder Woman, and that's kind of about it? Isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Because there's nothing else that at least I'm aware of that anyone's doing. Like, which kind of sucks. I kind of want more... Like, I want more superhero games to be on the rise, you know? But I guess it's just because, maybe it's just because superheroes as a genre is just not doing as well due to the dwindling quality of the MCU and other stuff, I would assume. You know, because I don't think anyone would have a problem if the quality of them was like, of the first 3 phases. Then people would be happy and enjoy it and be like, yeah, let's continue this. Now it's just like, when you get a constant deluge of shit, it's just like, man, that's stupid. If you're getting like a constant deluge of like primo, like juicy steak, then you wouldn't really mind it. You'd be like, oh yeah, this is awesome. But clearly we're not getting that. And that kind of affects the bottom line of superhero stuff, which sucks for me because I want all this. I want all the games, you know. I mean, I even went back and played some of the movie tie-in games from the old days, you know, like Captain America: Super Soldier, the tie-in for First Avenger. Definitely liked that game. That game was fun. Liked the combat. Liked some of the designs. You know, story was pretty simple, basic. I liked it. You know. It kind of went for a linear kind of Arkham Asylum vibe, because I think they were trying to... I think that's when... Yeah, that was when Arkham Asylum came out, and because it was Sega and another company, they wanted to, like, kind of milk that and try to, like, replicate it, so they used it for Cap. And it kind of works to a degree, you know? Probably why it made me like playing Captain America the most when the Avengers game came out, because like I thought the story was okay. The games as a service thing was like complete shit. And I was trying to be a good supporter of it, but like, oh god, it just fell real hard because like I tried to stick it up for it with the 2 Hawkeyes, like Clint and Kate got brought in. It was like, okay, let's try our best, but they were pretty much carbon copies of each other with not much difference. Then Black Panther was like the actual time things were where we were trying something new. We had a new level, a new area to explore, new villains, a new character with a different moveset. It worked, but I guess it didn't do enough. And then we got Spider-Man for PlayStation users, which Spider-Man fucking sucked when you try to play him in that game. Like, he just moves like freaking syrup. You can't do anything with him. It's terrible. Especially when you try to compare it to the Insomniac version. It's like, PS4 Spidey, you're just fucking flying off the walls and doing cool shit. It's like, the Avengers Spidey, you're lucky if you're getting out the goddamn door. Yeah, you know. And of course, the the quality of it. You know, like, oh, we're not even doing cutscenes. We'll just do some motion comics, and we're gonna call it a day. And then they do the same thing with Jane Foster Thor and Winter Soldier. When they added those guys, they don't even get stories or like cutscenes or anything. They just get like some arbitrary mission chain and with some shitty dialogue thrown into it, which was annoying as fuck. I had to uninstall the game because I couldn't do it no more. That was just terrible. But yeah, it was a good time there. Not. I tried to see the positive. For a minute there, it was okay. It gave me what I was kind of looking for, and I was okay with it. But you know, definitely flopped and never touched that again. Gotham Knights was kind of the same thing in that regard, albeit I think I had a little bit more fun with it than I did Avengers. Maybe it's just because the lower like roster probably helped fine tune things a bit, and I don't know. I think any gripes that you have is like some bits of story and how they handle certain characters, you know. But I know the game will be way better than freaking the CW's version when they whip out their carbon copy. Yep. Freaking that trailer. They released the trailer to the Gotham Knights TV show, and I saw Talon in that fucking thing. Let me get the photo. Actually, do I still have the screenshot? I think I do. Yep. Okay, let me get the screenshot so I can put it up here. Yep. Freaking Talon. The Court of Owls in Gotham Knights. The show. Could we be more unoriginal? We had to take the name. We took the basic concept of Bruce Wayne is fucking dead. Now a new generation has to inherit the mantle as the new protectors of Gotham. Right? And all they did was swap a few characters out. So instead of Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Barbara Gordon, and Tim Drake, you know, teaming with Alfred, all like trying to recover from the loss of Batman and like working to ensure Gotham is safe despite Batman's like, you know, absence. We instead get a new OC adopted kid of Bruce Wayne, who I'm probably gonna assume is gonna be bi or gay because that's usually how CW rolls. We have Harper Row, who was a pretty minor level character in the comics. You know, she kind of runs around, does stuff. You know, she's kind of Bat Family, but she's kind of like one of the more. I wouldn't say recent. I guess recent. I guess you'd have to say she's one of the more recent ones. Hasn't really gotten a lot of story to her as far as I can tell. Her brother. Then we have the Joker's daughter, you know, Duilla Dent. Although the show definitely wants to take that up to Mach 5 with that. I guess we're not doing Duilla Dent. I guess they really want to make her be daughter of the Joker, which is like, how's that going to work? And a race swapped Carrie Kelly Robin in a god-awful suit with night goggles. Awesome, guys! I love it! It's this. Oh, the misery, guys! Oh, the misery. But yeah, we couldn't even. What do I expect from the 3 writers or the script writers, script editors, right, of Batwoman. You know, it's right up their alley. Cheap and unoriginal. Anything they do they rip from better things. Anywho, I think I've ranted and hollered and done all my things there. I think we're gonna end it right there and let my throat rest up a bit before I do something else next. I don't know. I'd like to thank everybody who came by. Lethal, Sherry, nice of you to jump in and listen. Anyone that was just like lurking around and just listening to me in the background, thank you for that. I know that this was kind of like an unplanned little stream, you know, and all that. Just me rambling and babbling and all that stuff, I know. But thank you for listening. If any of you guys are watching like the replay, thank you for watching. If there's anything that I'm going to be doing in the future, I'm working on stuff for Flash because I have my new gig with him there. I'm also having my services out there as an editor. You know, I got a video on my Twitter showcasing my rates and what I could do for you. So go check out my Twitter there. In terms of any videos and stuff that I'm going to be doing on this channel, I have some stuff that I kind of had in the pipeline that I kind of took a break from when I started working on things for Flash and then just doing stuff with the Legion of Memers, you know. So shout out to you guys. I love you. But, I don't know, maybe I might get around to doing that, because I had a Black Adam review recorded, same thing with a Superman and Lois review. Didn't record one for Wakanda Forever, though. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. Who knows? It's kind of left up in the air, but I might do it depending on if people want to actually hear that again. But, yeah, thank you all for stopping by. Thanks to you all. I hope to see you all next time. I don't know. I got nothing else to say. So.
Run. What? Run.
Goodbye.